New legislation aims to bring an end to the controversial Marvin Nichols Reservoir project. Texas State Representative Gary Vanderveer recently introduced House Bill 2109 to the Committee on Natural Resources.
The bill would require the removal of any proposed reservoir project from the state water plan if construction has not begun within 50 years. KTBS 3's Julie Parr has reaction from Northeast Texans about this proposed bill.
93-year-old Deline Tabb has 6 generations of family living on 205 acres in Cuthand. If the Marvin Nichols Reservoir was built on 66,000 acres of land in Red River, Titus, and Franklin counties, she says her entire community would be gone forever.
It's the worst thing that was ever brought up.
While gathering with her neighbors for a fish fry fundraiser to benefit the local fire department, Tabb says she'll battle this reservoir plan for as long as she can.
If I'm still living, when they take my place, they'll have to take me out of my house flat on my back, screaming and hollering, because I refuse to go.
Tabb's granddaughter, Susan Conway, recently testified in support of House Bill 2109.
It would give our lives back, where we can do our cattle ranching, live my life, plan for the future. It won't be a burden for my children and my grandchildren to have to fight this.
The Marvin Nichols Reservoir was first proposed 57 years ago as a future water supply for the growing Dallas-Fort Worth region. Conway's husband, Casey, calls the project the biggest land grab in Texas history.
I don't wish a lack of water on anybody, but DFW just needs to stop. I mean, it's not our problem.
Conway also testified on the impact the proposed reservoir would have on East Texas ranchers and farmers.
Our food supply is in way worse jeopardy than the water supply ever thought about being.
If this lake comes in, we'll lose probably about 750 acres. And it'll take where I live altogether. I won't have a house or barns or nothing anymore.
Rancher Dylan Rollins says not only would it shutter his family business, but the reservoir would be devastating for the state cattle market. Gary Cheatwood has been fighting for years to keep the land his family has owned for generations.
You're talking about mitigation in lakeland of 200,000 to 400,000 acres, and nobody knows for sure what amount that will be.
Some residents say that the proposed reservoir would not only wipe out communities, but also have a major environmental impact.
The reservoir will be built over the Mahia-Talco fault line.
Sebron Obier says that the pressure from the water on the fault line would make the dam unstable.
It's going to displace several local farmers and ranchers, not to mention family burial plots. They'll be flooded because there is no regulation saying that you have to exhume and move cemeteries or graves.
Region C Chairman Dan Buman told the Committee on Natural Resources that they've considered other options for a water supply, including infrastructure upgrades, new technology, conservation, and reuse, but he believes reservoirs still have to be an option.
Still are a significantly cost-effective and effective way, a reliable way to supply the needs of our customers.
While Conway says she's often felt like their concerns have fallen on deaf ears, she says the new legislation has given her new hope for a future in Red River County.
This is my family, this is my home. My home is everything, and I'm going to fight to keep it.
Julie Parr, KTBS 3 News.
The next step for the bill is the full House and Senate. If it passes, the legislation could become law on September 1st.